Look, who's waiting for you?
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Go on, I'll get it done. I'll get the fucking job done.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm waiting for you.
I'm gonna get the job done.
Either way, I'm waiting.
Either way, he's waiting for you.
I can see that's no problem.
I'm still dismissive of him. Styles make fights, and my style for him is kryptonite. You know, I've always said AJ's built to measure for me, and just because he knocked out that guy with a right hand, it's not the same. Boxing's different, you know. Styles make fights. We've seen he couldn't land any of those right hands on Usyk. A way smaller man, a lighter man. Boxing is a very difficult game. It's changing all the time. Styles make fights, and his style is made for me.
I think Joshua, because I think in every department he can give a good representation of himself. He can fight, and I mean he can fight inside. He can box. Can't box as good as Tyson Fury. I think he can fight better, but I don't think he can box better.
Anthony Joshua finally breaks his silence, and the boxing world erupts after Tyson Fury's fiery callouts. AJ strikes back with a ruthless reply, calm but menacing, delivers a sharp warning. Fury, your tricks won't protect you. The rivalry's boiling over fast, and war feels closer than ever.
Been signing contracts for years. It ain't in my hands, it's with a legal team. That's why you hire lawyers. If you know the history of boxing, make sure you get your legal terms right. That's why you got good management and good lawyers. So of course I'm going to sign a contract. That's just for some.
AJ's message lands with precision. Composed yet ruthless, he makes it clear that beating Tyson Fury isn't just ambition, it's personal. He brands himself a Spartan, firing back at Fury's docile taunts. Joshua sounds locked in, fearless, and hungry for a career-defining victory.
Tyson Fury,
I'll be over the moon.
would you?
Yeah, of course. You know,
Would you like to?
Yeah, of course.
Are you friendly with him?
Not really. But I respect what he's done.
I think he called you a dosser.
Yeah, but
That's his standard term of abuse.
yeah,
You big dosser.
yeah,
He's a bodybuilder.
yeah,
He is a businessman. I am a Spartan.
yeah. Have you got one of those fully Tyson Fury dolls? No, I'm joking. You must like him though,
What makes you say that?
because you can memorize every quote of his.
He's very quotable, isn't he?
He is, to be fair.
And he's got that distinctive...
like he's eating a frog voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think you could beat him?
yeah.
And just when you think AJ's words settle the dust, the next clip raises the stakes again. Johnny Nelson sparks the debate, claiming Anthony Joshua is technically sharper than Tyson Fury. This isn't just commentary, it's gasoline on the fire. If AJ truly has the edge in skill, Fury's psychological warfare won't be enough. The rivalry just hit.
To me, it's so close and it's so subjective, and that's what I said. I think in regards to saying, I'm technically better, I don't think Spencer meant that Anthony Joshua is technically a better boxer than.
4 years fans have begged for this showdown, and now the pressure is reaching its peak. Fury's camp keeps pushing, sensing history in the making, but quietly it's Joshua holding leverage. This fight is no longer about titles. It's about pride, legacy, and total dominance.
Because I need that Joshua fight. We have been trying to make that fight for years, right?
Why do you need that fight?
Because it's the fight that people want to see.
And when it seems like the hype can't climb higher, Tony Bellew steps in with an explosive take. Bellew delivers a blunt analysis. Timing is the question mark. Joshua's body has endured grueling back-to-back camps, yet the chance to fight Fury is far too big to walk away from. Every move from here doesn't just shape AJ's future, it rewrites heavyweight history.
Now, I mean, he's just coming off a hard camp, a hard fight, and does he need it right now, immediately, when Tyson Fury says so? Probably not, but can he afford to take knockback the opportunity? Probably not as well, so it's tough, really. I'm not so sure it actually does happen. I'm not so sure it's someone once again.
Eddie Hearn captures the madness perfectly. Nobody can predict Tyson Fury's next move. Retirement? Another negotiation stunt? A new circus act? But while chaos surrounds Fury, Joshua's team stays razor-focused. AJ is only weeks away from re-entering camp, with preparations already rolling. Fury thrives in unpredictability. Joshua's discipline and quiet confidence make him a greater threat than ever. The talks are real, the money's on the table, and the biggest fight in boxing could finally be in sight. Hearn hints at a calculated approach, keeping options open while staying in control. This isn't about titles anymore. It's about pride, power, and legacy. Tension is sky high, and every move now decides the heavyweight division's future.
Can't ever guess what Tyson Fury's thinking or what his plan is, and it's really, you just got no, you can't choose confidently what he's going to do. Maybe he's had enough. Maybe he's got the ump. Maybe it's a game. You just got to worry about yourself. And, for us, AJ's probably a couple of weeks away from going back into camp. And then, in a couple of weeks, maybe we'll reach out to Frank and Spencer and say, look, we're going to make our next move. Do you want to speak to Tyson and make sure?
Tyson Fury once again spins the story with his trademark unpredictability. Show me the money isn't just words. It's how he seizes the upper hand in negotiations. Fury knows his value, and by hogging the spotlight, he forces Joshua's side to answer on his terms. It builds pressure, headlines, and heat. But while Fury talks, AJ quietly prepares. Behind closed doors, Joshua's camp is all business, strategy, training, execution. No distractions, only focus. The psychological battle is on, but this war goes beyond cash. It's about pride, power, and proving who rules heavyweight boxing. Fury demands control, but Joshua's patience could become the deadliest weapon when the clash finally comes.
Say one thing to that to him, show me the money! I'm available. I'm young, free and single, ready to...
And just as Fury takes center stage, Adam Smith shifts the narrative with a game-changing statement. Smith insists this fight must happen this year. Fans have waited too long, and now all signs point to Joshua versus Fury becoming reality. But his verdict carries a twist. Joshua enters as the favorite. Despite Fury's unbeaten run, AJ's resurgence, sharpened skills, and knockout power make him the greater threat right now. The storyline has flipped. Fury's unpredictability doesn't scare Joshua anymore. Stronger mentally, sharper physically, and tactically locked in, AJ looks like a man chasing destiny. If contracts get signed, Wembley could witness one of the greatest heavyweight battles ever. And according to Smith, the momentum is all with Joshua, putting Fury under more pressure than he's ever felt.
It's been a phenomenal career. He's not just going to slip away into the sunset, I don't think. So I think if that fight, which I think is very much still there to be made this year.
Spencer Brown delivers the news fans have been waiting for. High-level talks are already underway with Turki Alalshik stepping in. The fight has exploded onto a global scale. Saudi Arabia's involvement guarantees mega money, worldwide attention, and a stage worthy of two heavyweight kings. Behind closed doors, strategies are being drawn up, balancing commercial power, timing, and legacy. While some insiders still push for Usyk first, the growing demand for Fury versus Joshua is now impossible to deny. The stakes are massive. Records, reputations, and heavyweight supremacy hang in the balance. For Joshua, it's redemption. For Fury, validation. And for the fans...
10, 11, 12. It was scrappy, it was messy, and it was just kind of like winning the argument. But when you watch it and score it, gloves are hitting you. It was just busy, wasn't it? It was busy. But did you feel it was slipping away from you at the end? Or did you feel you was doing enough?
No, I felt like I'd done it. I felt like I was up before the bell had gone. 30 seconds. I only needed 30 seconds rest. I was up.
Gareth A. Davies adds fuel to the fire. According to him, the blueprint is clear. Anthony Joshua could be Fury's next opponent before Alexander Usyk even enters the frame. That bombshell changes the entire heavyweight picture. Fury hasn't fought in more than 6 months, and Gareth warns that rust is creeping in. Inactivity dulls reflexes, drains sharpness, and slows timing. Joshua's camp knows it. They are preparing for a Fury who may not be at his sharpest. But make no mistake, calling AJ a tune-up is insanity. He's a 2-time champion with destructive knockout power. Behind the scenes, Promoters and broadcasters are maneuvering, Saudi Arabia is watching closely, and billions are at stake. If Fury wants to prove his relevance, he must fight Joshua. No shortcuts. No excuses. This isn't about belts anymore. It's about dominance, pride, and who really rules the heavyweight throne.
Simon with the curveball. Thoughts?
Well, I think he's taken a sugar pill, hasn't he? He doesn't normally talk so nicely, the Cape Crusader, about Tyson Fury. I thought there were very nice words about him, and I think Simon is talking about Tyson Fury is coming towards the end, and I agree with Simon that Tyson, he is still irritated by losing twice to Alexander Usyk last year, and it's the one fight he really wants. But I don't think he's going to jump the queue, Adam, and get the fight with the winner. If it's Usyk against Dubois, I think there'll be a tune-up. This is what my understanding is behind the scenes. He'll get a tune-up. It'll be Anthony Joshua before Alexander Usyk. That is my understanding.
When you say tune-up, you're not referring to like Anthony Joshua as a tune-up?
No, that's not a tune-up.
No, that's what I mean. But just the way you worded that then.
Well, we're already into... He hasn't fought for 6.5, 7 months.
Oh, he's retired, mate.
He's retired. Yeah, he's retired. My understanding is, behind the scenes, they're working very closely on getting him back.